The Lord of the Rings series is delivering a new animated movie later this year, and the franchise has a different 2024 release on the way that will provide the perfect preparation for audiences. Set to be released on December 13, 2024, The Lord of the Rings, The War of the Rohirrim will take place 261 years before the original trilogy. It will chart the origin story of Helm Hammerhand, the king of Rohan and namesake of Helm's Deep, who's voiced by Succession's Brian Cox. While The War of the Rohirrim will act as a standalone story that requires no prior homework to understand, it will have connections to the original Lord of the Rings movies, so it can't hurt for audiences to refamiliarize themselves with that trilogy beforehand. And it just so happens that the Lord of the Rings franchise is planning another 2024 release that will allow fans to do so. This will be a good year for Lord of the Rings fans. Lord of the Rings extended editions are coming to cinemas. The extended and remastered versions of the Lord of the Rings movies are coming to cinemas this summer. It's perfect timing for anyone who wants to catch up on Peter Jackson's The Lord of the Rings trilogy before the new movie arrives, or anyone who wants to rewatch the trilogy and refamiliarize themselves with the story. Miranda Otto is reprising her role as Eowyn to narrate The War of the Rohirrim, so the animated film will be intrinsically tied to Jackson's trilogy. Participating theaters will screen the extended versions of the Lord of the Rings movies on a 3-day period from June 8 to June 10 later this year. Jackson remastered the movies for a 4K Blu-ray release in 2020, so they look better than ever. Tickets are on sale now at the Fathom Events website. Jackson's Lord of the Rings movies are endlessly rewatchable, and they were made to be seen on the biggest screen possible, so this 3-day theatrical run will be a treat for fans. 2024 is a big year for LOTR fans. Galadriel standing in armor in a battlefield in the Rings of Power. 2024 will be a huge year for Lord of the Rings fans. Jackson's trilogy is returning to the big screen this June and The War of the Rohirrim is coming to theaters in December. And if that wasn't enough, the second season of Amazon's big-budget series The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power is also set to be released at some point in 2024. Lord of the Rings fans will be eating good in 2024.